You know, I was supposed to come out here this week and make a video about the Chicago Bears, but then something happened between now and then, and gosh darn it, I just woke up today and really didn't feel like eating crow, as you guys know. So, inevitably, welcome back to another edition of John Ammo's Archives right here on YouTube. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a little bit different of a blog today. You know, I try to stay away from the personal shots. As you guys know, I don't really do any more imitation videos. I used to do them all the time. I don't really watch other people's videos anymore for, you know, several different reasons. You know, one of which, John Ammo takes a lot of heat out there, so if I were to watch every single video, I might almost start believing some of the stuff people say about me, which is a joke, by the way. I would never, you know, believe that I'm all that stuff. But, you know, another reason is I'm really busy nowadays, and I just don't really want to get wrapped up into that stuff. I like to stick to sports. I try to stick to sports, but when I subscribe to somebody, and I don't really subscribe to a lot of people, and it's not because it's just because I don't really search for these blogs that much anymore. But I do have my people that I do subscribe to. So, you know, when somebody puts out in their headline video, John Ammo, you suck or whatever, obviously I'm going to notice it. And person I'm talking about here today is, you know, you guys know this guy, and I actually liked this guy for a while, up until I saw his video. You know, they say that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Well, if there was ever a guy who ripped John Ammo's persona off from head to toe, it's definitely this individual. From, you know, coming out here to being obnoxious and loud and boisterous, to, you know, wearing the sunglasses, to the wooing, and, you know, talking all that shit about his team. And like I said, I actually liked the guy for a while. He was definitely, you know, if nothing else, entertaining. But, you know, he's also a big time fraud. And, you know, I don't want to come out here and say that because it's not my business, and I don't like to call people out anymore. But, you know, being that Copissle is going to come out here and call me out, I might as well set the record straight. So obviously this guy, Copissle, you know, he watches my videos all the time. Probably he's got a poster of me on his ceiling, so I'm the first person that he sees when he wakes up. You know, obviously this guy watches my videos all the time. He can't get enough of me, and he's so bent out of shape. Like, if you watch his video, he's talking to the top of his lungs like, John Ammo, you don't talk about my quarterback like that. Eli Manning and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and you called for Andy Reid's firing and Donovan McNabb's firing, which is a lie, by the way. I never called for Donovan McNabb's firing. And da-da-da-da-da, and I'll never want to be you in 10 years. I'm 24, you're 33, and you're a loser. I'm like, dude, first of all, I haven't said a word about this guy in, like, years, besides a woo. I haven't mentioned this guy's name in years. Second of all, all I did was mention this guy's football team, and this is how he reacts. So, you know, for someone who, quote unquote, is doing this for fun, and, you know, is just trying to, you know, you take this stuff awfully seriously, guy. I mean, all I did was talk about Eli Manning, and you're gonna go out all personal on me, which I'll get into in a second, by the way. So, you know, this guy is a fraud. He's a John Ammo emulator, and that's fine. You know, like I said, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. But, you know, when you come after me like he came after me, it's definitely gonna garner a response. Which, you know, speaking of frauds now, like, I know I'm from New Jersey. I'm from, you know, Exit 8 off of the Turnpike. Grew up there my whole life. Obviously, you could tell by listening to my videos. This guy sounds like he's got a bunch of Southern cocks in his mouth. And he's going to talk about the New York Giants. Well, the last time I checked, Copissle, you can't sound like this and grow up around the New York Giants. So obviously, at some point, this guy decided, hey, my teams around here aren't good enough. Hey, the NFC East is very interesting. Hey, I'm on YouTube and I'm watching Halen. He likes the Cowboys. I'm watching Ammo. He likes the Eagles. Maybe I'll just say that I like the Giants. I don't know maybe he moved to New Jersey. I guess he lives there now, the way he represents it. But, you know, for some reason the guy likes, you know, I grew up around the Eagles, started watching when I was 7 years old. End of story. You know, Reggie White, all that good stuff. Randall. And speaking of which, that Randall Cunningham jersey that you mocked in your video is an authentic $300 Michelin Ness. I'll bust it out in my next video and I'll show you a close-up. You can look that up online. So the guy is clearly a fraud. Clearly he just initiated himself in this circle just to be in the circle. Halen's from Texas. I'm from Jersey. This guy's from North Carolina. I mean, come on. Don't you guys have anything better to blog about out there? I mean, didn't Ric Flair come from out there? And isn't that why you do the woo thing all the time? So, yeah, he's a curtain jerker. He's a jobber. He opens up the show. I'm Shawn Michaels. I close the show with a super kick to the jaw. And, you know, now I gotta hear from this guy. And not only do I gotta hear from this guy, now he's gonna try to tell me about my life. Oh, no. Because because you guys know so much personal stuff about my life, he's gonna come out here and say, oh, I hope I'm not John Ammo in 10 years. Bitch, you have no idea who the fuck John Ammo is, and if you disrespected me like that in real life, I guarantee you the back of my hand would be across your cheek. I'll leave a 5-star right across your face if I saw you in real life and you disrespected me like that. You know, I don't gotta sit here and justify myself to anybody. All right, you watch my videos, you come on here, you want to talk shit, yeah, I live in an apartment, ooh, big deal. I'm also a district manager and have 6 stores under my belt, and it's 9:55 right now, and the only thing that I have to do today is go into one of my stores for about 10 minutes and check on an employee, and then I gotta bounce. So, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and justify some of the comments that I see out there, but let's just say that some people like being single and like living in an apartment, and you guys are a bunch of douchebags for some of the comments that I read out there. So here he is telling me about my life. Not that I even have to come on here and justify myself to anybody, you know, to anybody. But, you know, that's the type of shit that you get when you are the best in the game. And I have to realize that although I don't shit talk and call people out anymore here on YouTube, I'm still the best in the game. All I gotta do is talk about their team, and people like this fake, fraudulent, hey, my name is Copissle. They melt while they're watching my videos. They melt right there in their seats. I'm sure I still got them all talking. So I know I have no credibility in the circle. I don't like eating crow. I don't give a fuck what you say about me. If you don't like my videos, turn the fucking channel. It's really that easy. I never asked any one of you guys to watch my videos. I appreciate the ones that do. I love, you know, my subscribers, and I love my haters even more. But don't go there and make a fucking stupid video about me that you have no idea what you're talking about, Copissle. You sound like a real jackass. You're the curtain jerker. You're the Marty Jannetty. I'm the main event, the Shawn Michaels. Woo! This is John Ammo, the real champion, coming to you from the archives.